other tune on the album is a composition of mine titled Idyll, Surreal. And that's another one of those tunes that I wrote. When did I write it? It was a while ago. And it didn't get titled until recently. We just recently figured out what we were going to call this tune. But I think the best way to describe this tune is what Jenny said in one rehearsal, which was, you know, this tune kind of reminds me of Eric Satie on hallucinogenic mushrooms.
Exactly.
So it's, you know, it's got some, and that was kind of the idea, to be have the music be in sort of a surreal environment, like somewhere between fantasy and reality, and
it has a simplicity of statement of the melody, like Satie does, but
the harmony
is much more complex. Yeah.
The harmony is pretty complex in places.
Yeah. And pretty complex, and also some places very purposefully discordant.
Yeah, well, there are certain, for example, in the bridge, there's this very kind of simple melody, but underneath it is this bitonal harmony. So you have chords in two different keys juxtaposed against each other.
Right, so like I'm playing in one key in my right hand and one in my left, basically.
Yeah.
You know, in the bridge for large chunks of the bridge to get that. Yeah.
So
cool.
Anyway, don't let that scare you away from listening to it, though. I think it's, you know, it kind of has, it's on one hand it has parts of the harmony that are just not totally normal, but it's also not out for out's sake. I think it kind of all fits in this, creating this environment, this musical environment that's somewhere between sort of the reality, you know, and some weird fantasy.
Yeah, that's what I love about this piece. It's not out for out's sake kind of writing at all. It's very, what you've done with the simpler melody and then making the more complex harmonies, it makes this, and adding in like our extreme listening that we do, you know, it makes this great landscape for navigating through it really precisely to like, and that to me is the key every time we play it, like finding a balance of bringing out the really cool out harmonies, and then also but still emphasizing the beautiful melody enough so that we create this really precise balance of
push and
the
pull.
world that we want to capture.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great tune.
Thank you.
Yeah.